Hey everybody, it's time to get productive. Today we are taking a look at the Vaas Electronics Bluetooth Keyboard for your iPad. This is reviewed. So while there is no shortage of keyboards on the market for the iPad, it is tough to make a decision of which way you want to go. They range in price from the inexpensive to the not so inexpensive. But either way, it's definitely very useful to have a keyboard. On-screen typing is good for when you want to just send out a quick little note, a little email, this and that. You're just web surfing, you want to type in a URL. If you're going to really get into doing any kind of extensive writing, typing a longer email, maybe you want to write your memoir or the tell-all book that you've been saving all this time, you're definitely going to want to get a keyboard. So today we are taking a look at this one from Vaas Mobile. It's a Bluetooth keyboard. And style-wise, it's designed definitely to fit in with the style of the iPad as it is. So here we have an iPad 2, and you can see the back. It's sort of meant to look as if it's, it belongs, and it does do that. Overall, the body is made of what feels like it's fairly light material. It's probably feels a little bit plasticky, and a little hollow, but not necessarily poorly made, just light. It doesn't feel like any sort of heavy metals or anything like that. The way that your iPad connects, it's a Bluetooth connection, so it's all wireless. But while you're using it, what you can actually do is just sit your iPad in there, and it sits just like so. What's nice is that with the feet, it actually supports the keyboard. Not that you're ever going to hold it like this. Usually, your keyboard is actually going to be sitting on top of a table, a surface, in your lap, wherever. But just to show you, it is actually gripping the iPad, and keeping a secure connection there. One thing that we would have liked to have seen compared to the Logitech's version of a similar type of keyboard, that one actually has magnets inside, so it connects with a magnetic connection, which is just a little bit more secure. Not a huge deal. Again, you're not really going to be walking around with it like this a lot, but having a magnetic connection would have been a little bit nicer. This keyboard also does double as a case. Now, there's no real mechanical connection. It's just basically a pressure connection. It just has little rubber kind of contact points around the perimeter of the inside of the case. And basically, your iPad just slips inside, and then you just squeeze it in, and it holds your iPad inside. Once it's all closed up, again, that sort of iPad style of it does maintain a consistent look. So it does keep your iPad looking relatively stylish as it's protecting it, and it does provide good protection, full face protection. The back of your iPad will be exposed, so just be aware of that if you're worried about getting any scratches. On this one, I usually just have a sort of a clear screen protector that's on there on the back, so I'm not too worried about it. Overall, the fit is pretty good. Sometimes you got to squeeze it a little hard to get it really secure in there, and then once you want to get it out, you kind of have to get your nail under the little lip there, and then you'll feel it kind of pop, and then it's out. You've got all your standard keys here. Obviously, full QWERTY keyboard, command control functions, arrow keys, everything works great. It does charge from a mini USB, so since it's not charging from a Apple connection, it's also not charging from a micro USB connection, which micro USB is a little bit more standard now versus mini USB. So just be aware that that's one other cable that you'll have to carry around with you. Not a huge deal, but worth noting. You can get the battery life on it's very good. You'll get hours of typing without any interruption stuff, which is nice. Bluetooth generally is fairly low consumption, and you've got your little charging and power indicator lights down there at the bottom. Overall, it's a great little device, and it definitely tips the scales on the lower cost side of Bluetooth keyboards that are available right now. So at its going price, it is a recommended buy if you're looking for a keyboard that also gives you some protection. This is a safe bet. We would have liked to have seen a magnetic connection. We would have liked to have seen a slightly more secure connection to the device itself when it's all closed up. That being said, for the price, it's still a great buy. So definitely check this one out. This has been a review of the Vaas Mobile Bluetooth iPad Keyboard. As always, thanks for checking us out. You can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/reviewed. You can also check out more reviews at reviewed.com. Thanks, and we'll catch you on the next one.